It is coffee time. Coffee time. Really? I have a guide singing Happy Days. Happy days. Happy days. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having what kind of morning? A wonderful morning. Why? Because every morning that we wake up and we're above ground, it's a wonderful morning. No matter what we have going on. It's wonderful. Okay. So we are going to, good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Yes, it is time. It is the time to wake up. And look, you are capable of amazing things today. Amazing things, right? So, what are you going to do that's amazing today? What am I going to do today? I'm going to be working on the online store, which seems to be my life at the moment. Getting more pictures in. I've been working on that. So that is a big thing. I officially took my readings offline this morning. I am now concentrating on teaching. It is now my main focus. Anybody that has an existing appointment already, you are golden. I will not be getting rid of them forever. They're just something that I am taking time to concentrate on the things that I love and be teaching full time now instead of concentrating on a million different things. It is very hard to span yourself out into a million different things and be successful at all of them, right? You're picking up puppy names. Lisa Fry's getting a new or not Lisa, no, not Lisa. Beth Fry is getting a new puppy. So puppy names, how fun. So I'm going to be concentrating on tutoring beautiful, blooming intuitives. That is what I'm going to be doing because I believe that we all are so spectacular. And good morning, Fran. Good morning. We do, right? We need to be teaching more. We need to be talking to people more. We need to be spreading the light and talking to people about what are you doing amazing and how amazing do you realize you are, right? So not only me talking to you, you should be noticing the amazing things about other people and sharing with them. It's as simple as a compliment, you guys. Wow, I can't believe you're that perceptive, that kind of thing, you know? Good morning, Ellie Coyle. So we need to be working on teaching. And I'm not talking about preaching. There's a difference, you guys. There is a huge difference between teaching and preaching, right? I can tell somebody that they are amazing and they may not believe it because they have to feel amazing, right? If I preach to them, you're just amazing, you're amazing, they're going to eventually look at me like, okay, you need to stop. Not that they don't need to hear it, but they have to shift their gear, right? They have to shift their gear into realizing how beautiful they are. And sometimes it doesn't matter how many times you tell somebody that they're gorgeous. They're always going to say, nah, until they start to feel gorgeous, right? Same thing being exceptional in so many different ways. Oh, this restream. Okay, I'm back. I don't know. So just know there's a difference between teaching and preaching. Preaching is talking to somebody. Teaching is talking with somebody. So don't be a preacher, be a teacher. Oh, I think I'm going to put that in a coffee mug. I think something's biting me. It's winter. There are no bugs. Don't be a preacher, be a teacher, right? There's a difference. You may be surprised one day, Fran, that you don't find Laura Keating and myself at your doorstep. I know, like stalkers, right? Laura Keating and I need to do a road trip. I feel a road trip coming with Laura. Do you feel it, Laura? Do you feel the road trip, Laura? Huh? Okay. So, Laura, I'm in. If you're in, I want to go. If you're in for like a four by four off road experience, let's do it, girl. I love the mountains by Sedona, and Sam probably will not get in with us again because I terrified him the last time. Hold on, everybody. He get in. He drove that 4x4 through those mounds, and he's like trying to be so careful not to scare me, right? And keep in mind, Sam grew up in the city. I grew up in the country. I grew up on horseback, motorbikes, go-karts, all of this really crazy stuff that I grew up on. And Sam grew up in city. So he's like, not because I'm scared of curves, fast curves in a car. They terrify me. And not anymore. I'm doing better every day in every way, right? Anyways, that little guardrail ain't doing shit. But anyhow, so he wasn't gonna let me drive the 4x4. We're coming back from the ruins, and he's like, no, you're fine. I'm like, no, pull over. I'm driving. So I get in that driver's seat and I'm like, oh yeah, it is on. Sam's sitting over there. He's just all relaxed, chillax. I'm like, you might want to put that seatbelt on. And he goes, no, you're fine. He put that seatbelt on so fast. I took off. I did this like hill like this. So like, I go, I'm sitting at the bottom. I go, well, there's no dead bodies at the bottom. We're going. He got out of that thing. He could have hugged a cactus. I mean, he was so scared. I love a 4x4. They're so fun. Okay. So ready for a road trip, right? Depending on Sam's schedule, we'll be doing bonfire ceremonies. We'll be doing ceremony up in Ohio. I don't believe we're going to be able to do it here in Oklahoma. Well, first of all, our house isn't finished. But the other part is I really don't have a place to have bonfire here. I don't have a place to have a big gathering until the house is done. Hug a cactus. He got out. And he was like, you are never doing that to me again. But I mean, I grew up on them. So to me, that was just fun. And it was just, yay. It felt very good and freeing. I would like to have my own personal 4x4 just to go do the dunes up in Michigan and stuff like that. It'd be so much fun. Good morning, everybody. Hug a cactus. I swear he kissed the ground. He did kiss the ground. I have pictures. Okay. Carol Burkell. I'm like smiling at people and tell them that I like their smile. Absolutely. There is there's so much energy behind just that. Oh, Angel, Angel and I, when we grew up, we were very blessed. We had a lot of things that were not so blessing, but then we had a lot of things in our lives that you do have space in Iowa, right? We had a lot of things in our lives that we were extremely blessed with. We had teams of horses. And our dad and his friend, we would, do you remember the manure spreader, Angel? Oh my God, the manure spreader incident was horrifying. But we had teams of horses, and for local churches, they would take out sleigh rides and hay rides it was so much fun. And then we'd go down this huge long lane with the horses, and we would drop them off at bonfires, and we'd do 3 or 4 groups a night, and they would all be set off at these different bonfires out in this great big huge section of woods. And we would go back and we'd pick them up in the order that we dropped them off. And it was so much fun. I can still hear the bells. I can still hear the clang of the harness. I absolutely love driving. I love driving harness. It is just so relaxing to me. I do love it. After we buy our new house, we're going to buy a side-by-side and go out to the pits. That sounds like fun. Yeah. Molly and Polly were pure white, and Bob and Dick were brown with the mane and tail. Yeah. Molly and Polly were Percherons, and Bob and Dick were Belgians. And let's not go there with a spreader. That sounds horrible. I was driving the manure spreader. If you guys don't know what a manure spreader is, it's not something you stand by when you go buy it. It was horse-drawn. Okay? It was horse-drawn. So It was horse-drawn, and we were doing what a manure spreader does. We cleaned out the barn, and we were putting manure out in the cornfield. Sounds very Amish, right? Well, it was just, it was farming. It almost ate you. And Angel was sitting in the back. Now, the manure had already gone halfway back, so she was standing behind me. Well, I was stupid, and I let my reins loose a little bit, and one of the horses reached down, and he put his head, and he got down so far that over the tongue of the forks in the front of the tongue, he looped the rein down around him. When he stood up like this, it pulled the halter off of the bridle off of him. So when when he realized he didn't have a bridle on, he took off full speed, which of course takes the other horse with it. Well, what happens when this happens, you guys? I know this is like totally not what you expected this morning. What happens when this happens is you're going through a cornfield, which is not level, and it does this, right? So everything's flying all over the place. The faster the horses go, the faster the machine goes, and the faster the manure gets pulled to the back. My sister's back there. I'm on the front, which is this little metal seat right in the front, right? So we're flying through the field. All I know is ahead of us is huge barbed wire fence. My sister's flying to the back to these huge, it sounds like it's out of a movie, right? These huge tongs in the back that are just picking manure, and they're throwing it out the back. And I'm thinking, oh my God, my sister's going to die. Now, it could have very well ended that way. It really, really could have ended that way. Not even a joke. Their farm accidents happen all the time. And so I'm scared to death. My dad's screaming off to the lane because they're working on fencing. Angel's screaming in the back. The horses are flying forward, and I can't pull them back at all. I'm pulling and pulling. Nothing's happening. So here's my brother, and he's the skinniest little creature on the face of the planet at this time in his life, right? He's just like legs and arms running across the cornfield, and we're like, stand in front of the horses. And he jumps on the wagon. Now, in retrospect, that's amazing. Because if he had gone the wrong way, if he'd done the wrong thing, he could have got caught up in those wheels, and the same thing would have happened to him. Anyways, the horses were Amish trained, okay? And as soon as they saw that wire, that barbed wire, they stopped. That's the only thing that saved us. But Angel, I was so terrified for Angel because she was flying. I mean, that was one of those moments that could have been a life or death moment. It was a life or death moment. And we all, sometimes we run into those, and she's on the feed today. Thank goodness. Oh, look, we have a troll. Let me get rid of the troll, you guys. Black user on Facebook. There we go. I hope it worked. Recently became familiar with the manure spreader. What I've been missing all my life, right? The manure spreader is amazing. You can get small ones that will pull behind your lawn trailer, your lawnmower. So we're going to talk about manure spreaders now. A solid manure spreader is so much nicer than the liquid manure spreaders. We have cows and people in the country and cornfields all day. Yep, exactly. Okay, we're going to stop talking about manure spreaders. But she's totally right. It's nasty. It's nasty. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys. We did go off. We went off the manure spreader there, right? Went off the rails. But it was a fun time in our life. I thought it was a fun time in our life. It really was. And then after I had Richard, I went back to good morning and welcome, Lily. Welcome. We're talking about a little bit of weird stuff right now. But subjective. After I had Richard, I went back and I was driving horse and buggy downtown Toledo, Ohio, which was one of my favorite things. It was one of my favorite jobs. I have blocked its Oladot, please. I have blocked this person. Please do not reply if you received a message. It is a troll. Trolls are fishing for your information. Please make sure you do not click on any links just because they are bots. Okay? Just as an FYI. Okay, so where should we pull from this morning, you guys? Where should we pull from? I know I kind of got into a tangent, didn't I, about horse trailer or horse manure spreaders. Growing up at a farm is, if you've grown up at a farm, farmers get a bad rap. They do. Let's go with this one. Because farmers, yeah, thank you. I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, they will bot you. They will bot you. Farmers love their animals. It's a literal shit show. It was a literal shit show. But she's alive. Did anybody die? Did anybody die? No. Nobody died. Thank God. In a very, very serious situation. You know what I haven't done today? Oh, the animal. Okay, we're not talking about this. We're not going into the horse trailer flipping over. We were very lucky. Very, very blessed and very lucky. Shannon didn't find out about that till recently. Why do I have... What are those? Go figure. I have garnet in my giveaway basket. I'm like, what? What is that? Is that garnet? It is garnet. Garnet is much heavier. I loved having cows. My daddy grew produce and was known as the barefoot man. I love that. You know what? Homesteading, absolutely right. Having animals teaches you, having large animals especially teaches you the value of life. When you have to make tough decisions for your animals, or you have raised something for food, you're very appreciative of that animal. So it is really, there's a lot of sacredness that goes with it. So I guess we're going to give away a piece of garnet. It is not what you're going to think of as garnet, you guys, but it is garnet. We have garnet spheres in the other room. This just happens to be a small one. And I didn't know that they snuck these in here. So this is what we will be giving away today. This is a piece of garnet, you guys. You can't really see the... Here, I got to get my face out of there. It's trying to catch my face. There. It is a piece of garnet. It is a sphere. It is a mini sphere. It's great for holding while meditating and fits in there nicely. In your palm nicely. So this is what we're giving away today. Oh, it has a really good feel to it. A nice piece of garnet. Okay. I didn't even know I had that. You don't even know it's in the drawer. I have lots of stuff in the drawer. I have pendulums in there. I've already given away some pendulums. And it is, oh yeah, right. It's not red. It's not what you think of. It is garnet, but garnet doesn't always come exactly looking like a gemstone. There is many forms of the garnet. We have some raw garnet, but this, if you polished it out, it probably would shine like a regular gemstone. But this is actually garnet, smaller pieces of garnet and matrix. So it's heavy. It's heavy. If you hold one of the larger spheres, which we have like 2-inch spheres out there, they're very, very weighty. They're very weighty. It's garnet, darn it, right? Okay. But the other thing you can't see in the camera is it's got a shine to it. It has a reflective little, reflective little sheen. Okay, that's the card we're pulling. All right, we have a couple cards. Here we go. What are we using? We are using, I should be using Animal Totem, right? Because we're going to go through Animal Totems this morning. The Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I love her cards. I used some yesterday as well, and I really, really do. Did Smokey say hi? I miss Smokey. Must go feed my horses. Eventually, Laura. I know we keep saying it. Eventually. You're enjoying our classes? Yay! We're happy you're here too, Angela. We're happy you're here too. Okay, so this is this morning's card. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just know that it popped out. So let's go with it. Let's do it. We'll be doing the giveaway in just a little bit. Don't forget, and I didn't put the rules up. I'll have to preach the rules out. I'll have to teach the rules, not preach the rules, right? Okay, hold on. Preach, not teach. Teach, not preach. Okay, what is this morning's card? Yin, compassion. Oh my goodness, you guys. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card? That is stunning. Compassion. Who lives with compassion? What are you going to do that's compassionate for somebody else today? I have actually a couple cards to go through this morning. Preach it. We're not preaching, we're teaching. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning. You guys, there's compassion comes in many, many forms. Compassion, somebody says, it's like chicken soup. Who doesn't feel better with chicken soup, right? When you feel bad, if somebody brought you chicken soup, wouldn't you be so appreciative? Does people really do this anymore? I actually have a wonderful, wonderful soul that, we don't talk all the time, but from California, she every once in a while sends me fruit. And I'm like, so appreciative of it. And I'm like, she is such a sweet individual. Do we do little kindnesses for others that we may not think a whole lot about, but really are huge bumps for somebody else? Yes, compassion is for the soul. It's not for the recognition. It's not for the YouTube video. It's not for let me record myself giving $50 to somebody that needs it. It's not for recording myself giving clothing to the homeless. It is just for the mere act of being a human with kindness. You do it for that reason, not to see how many clicks you can get on YouTube, right? I will bring people crystals. I gift them all the time. I love that, Raquel. And let me tell you why. If I get a crystal that's gifted to me, it never leaves my possession. Gifted spiritual tools are always carrying a much higher vibration than tools that I might have bought off the internet. Because first of all, I know that the person bought them with love and was probably thinking of me when they bought them, right? And the fact that they thought enough of me to give it to me is also another reason. So that is very, very significant, very significant. Find something compassionate to do for somebody else today. I'm not saying give anybody anything. I'm saying give them a moment of your time, even if it's just listening to them as they need someone to talk to. That's compassion as well. The other part of this is compassion for yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. This is a personal card that it's a message for me. I am so horribly hard on myself that I don't even know where the set of standards that I got came from. I don't. So you can't seem to leave a message as you, Nancy. I see you. I see you now. And I'm working on that. I'm working on slowing my roll. That's why I'm not doing readings anymore. I have to concentrate what is important to me. Doesn't mean I won't be telling people about other readers, though, because it's important. Sometimes we need a little guidance, and I'll be offering them here and there. Okay. Our next card, I still don't know what it is. I have actually several cards in my hand. So we're moving on to our next card. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. And I'm going to look up who this person is. Skuld. These are goddesses out of different belief systems. Okay. Skuld. In the future. And what I really, really love about this is there's some manifestation happening. And I don't know if you guys can see it in the card or not. We all read a little bit differently. There's some manifestation happening within the throat chakra on this particular card. And your future is about moving forward and being able to maybe work with that compassion, talk about people compassionately, not just being compassionate to them, but talking about them compassionately, being more compassionate as a human being to everybody, right? That also creates a smoother future, an easier future, an enlightened future as well. And somebody on here is incredibly, incredibly clairaudient, and you're not listening to your guides because holy cow, they're trying to talk to me and they're pushing on my earballs. Oh my goodness. Okay. And the next one, I have no idea what this one is either. I haven't looked at them. The next one is Maya Illusion. Because as we move forward, oh God, this is really good. As we move forward into our future, working with compassion, being the person that we are, I'll get the deck name in just a second. Being the person that we are going to be. Ooh, that's good. Being the person that we're going to be. We're envisioning it, right? We're creating it. We're bringing that into our realization. And we are working past the illusion. Earballs. You like my earballs? We're working past the illusions that we have been laid in front of us and we have created for ourselves, right? Do we live in an illusion that we've created for ourselves? What is the illusion? We have to make money. We have to make huge amounts of money to be happy. Is this an illusion? We could meet our needs and still be happy. We don't have to have the money to be happy. We need to survive, but we want more, right? And that's what we're manifesting. We're wanting more because we want more for ourselves and we want more for this person, that person. But don't live in the illusion that you have to do this, and that. Okay? People tell us what we have to do. What feels right to you? Is it Friday? It is Friday. You know what I haven't even mentioned yet? Tonight, you guys, tonight is the Animal Totem Shamanic. I'm explaining Shamanic Journey at 7 p.m. tonight on My Mystical Life as a live event. So go to My Mystical Life on Facebook. It's just My Mystical Life. And sign up for the event. It is on, you have to be signed up for the link for My Mystical Life tonight, and it will be an online event. We're going to actually journey to our animal totems, and I'm going to explain why shamanism works if you have a hard time meditating. Okay, last card. Brigid. Creative spark. After we see past our illusions, right? Our stories, by the way. That's the other thing they're calling them. Stories. We all have a story. What is our story? Mine is so much different than it used to be. My story is so much different than it used to be. It is. When I was 38 years old, none of this was in my life, and my story was, I'm lost. My story was I was lost. That was absolutely my story. My story was I don't know what to do with myself. I'm lost. I've owned a business. I met my goal. My goal was to start my own salon, be successful, and own it for the rest of my life. And what happened was, my story was, we owned a salon, we were very successful, and then we sold it and Lisa was lost because I didn't have a goal. And I just said to myself, that's what I said to myself, because that's my story, right? I said to myself, what do I do now? I'm so depressed. I'm not in charge of anything. And my energy does like that. What do I do now? I'm so lost. That was my story. So then I used this. I started to work with my spark, my thought. Am I really catching the things out of the corner of my eye that I believe I am? Am I able to pick up energy and pictures? What makes me different than somebody else? And my guide started to say, reach out a little bit and work with us, and you're going to see a whole new life. And oh my God, were they not kidding? They weren't kidding at all. I've released a lot of issues, reached out with my solar plexus, engaged my imagination, became more creative, allowed myself to rewrite my story, because that is what we do constantly on our soul journey, and move forward. Now, a lot of people will say, I don't know. I don't know what my life path is. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing this lifetime. Let me tell you what, right there is an example of how we shift. I met my goals. Now what do? I can either be stagnant and upset and depressed, or I can be me. Right? Bye, Lori. That was my computer. Just giving you a heads up, that's my computer. Okay. This was the deck, the Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Beautiful deck of cards. Beautiful deck of cards, right? So if you're trying to shift gears and you're trying to do something unique and new, everybody can do what I can do, because I'm not spectacular. I'm spectacular every day in every way, but I'm not singular. Let's put it that way. I'm not singular. Everybody can do this. Everybody can have this energy and this love of life and this capacity to communicate with your guides. MyMysticalLife.com, you guys. That's where you find it. Lisa shifted to teacher mode. It's a weird morning for me because I feel like I've shifted a gear this morning. I just shut off all my readings. The only thing left on my mystical life is tutorship, is tutor sessions to help people shift gears. That's the only thing I have left. And I like it. I like it. But also in addition to that, we have the membership, you guys. Who here is a member? Give me hands up if you're a member of My Mystical Lifer. And we are a fun people. You know, I've never seen Colette Baron Reed do readings. I've only ever used her cards. I need to get out and watch other people and engage with other intuitives more. I've been very a singular intuitive. I really have, and I'm working on branching out. Members, member shout out. Okay, we are fun people. We are cruising people as well. Cruising. We're going to go on a cruise. We're so excited. You see me? I got my drum behind me. I'm getting ready to hang it on the wall, and I haven't decided where yet. It's going to hang, though. I have another one I'm painting. We are the funniest soul tribe. We are a good group of people. We are a lovely bunch of coconuts. Her book's a good read. I'll have to look at it. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna do our giveaway. I'm thinking of a number. Rule. Okay, I'll do the rules in a second. Okay. We're getting ready to do the giveaway, you guys. We're giving away a what is today? 122. Okay. We are giving away a garnet sphere today. It's not very big, but boy does it pack a nice energy. You can see that it grows in a quartz matrix. It is a beautiful little sphere. It's great for meditating with. It's not what you thought it was going to be, right? Garnet comes in a lot of different shapes. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. I already have my number picked. Here's the rules. I'm only going to say the rules once. I don't have them sitting behind me. They're over there. I'm not going to go grab them. You only pick one number, right? Don't you want to take me on a sea cruise? Ooh. Oh yeah, absolutely. Turn on some 50 music and I'm happy, man. Twist. Okay. So you only pick one number. If you pick more than one number, and the only caveat to that is if you've already picked the number somebody else has picked, you may repick another number, right? If you pick multiple numbers, one after the other, you are disqualified. You must be a sharer, must have that share tag on your thing. And please like My Mystical Life. That helps. Okay. What else? The winner is responsible for the shipping, which is going to be like $4. And of course, if you want to shop more in the store, I can give you a code to go shop more. I think that's it. Oh, the winner on my screen is the most relevant one. I have a bunch of feeds coming into one feed, so it may not look the same on your page as it does on mine. So the person that guesses on the money or closest without going over on my feed is the one that's the winner. You will have 2 minutes because of lag. We try to make sure everybody can get their number in. I haven't given you the number range yet, but you will get it in just a moment. I will take only comments after the word start, and I will take no more comments after the word stop. So ready, you guys? Here we go. Your number is hold on. Between 200 and 250. Your number is between 200 and 250. There's a minute and 55 seconds left. 200 and 250. Your numbers are between 200 and 250. Go. Go. Oh, the other thing is the person that wins has 24 hours to pay for their invoice. 24 hours, you guys. And everybody has been wonderful about this, by the way. Wonderful about this. You have to have a profile on Our Mystical Crystals because I will not search for you. Makes me sound mean, right? I will not search for you. I sound like a parent. Will not do it. Not going to do it. Okay. Between 200 and 250 is our numbers this morning, you guys. And it is for the garnet sphere. The garnet sphere. It's for the garnet sphere. It's for the garnet sphere. I'm just going to sit here and drink my coffee. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit here and drink my coffee. Let me go over here. It is for the garnet sphere this morning, you guys. We are at 35 seconds. 35 seconds. Okay. I'm just blocking people this morning like crazy, right? Yep, that's right. I gotcha. I got the troll, guys. I do like that they put this new thing on here. Okay, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Right? Done. Oh, geez, what the heck just happened? There we go. I have to figure out where these individuals are coming from, and I've blocked them now, so I can't see where they're originating from. Okay. Love troll morning, troll hunters. Okay, so I'm going to show you my numbers. I'm going to show you my numbers. My numbers are 237. My number is 237. You can't make this up. 237 is the first number on my list, picked perfectly by Thomas Boyd. It's not the first number on my list, but it's the first correct, perfect on the number, on the dot number on my list. And the only person that picked the number. Yeah, sometimes if you have to have your settings at, you have to have your settings. Congratulations, Tom. I know. That was next. It was, they were easing in to see if they were going to get blocked, I bet. You're like Oprah's favorite things. You get blocked and you get blocked and you get blocked. Congratulations, Tom. Congratulations. You actually had a box sleeve yesterday. Message me. Message me. You got in here. Oh. So he's at work. Hope it gives him a good day. I can't believe he's at work and he got online to do this. Oh, they sent you a friend request. Okay. So make sure if that troll messaged you, you guys do not engage, because they are bots and they will put stuff on your computer. It's not even me being like, don't go to another reader. No, it's not it. So we just want to be careful. So let's talk about animal totems. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer. We're going to talk about animal totems, you guys. So animal totems tonight is at 7 p.m. Central. We're going to talk about why shamanic journey works. It's important to understand the why of it, because a lot of us have the first two numbers on my feed were exactly the same. Were they on mine as well? You probably saw Cindy Varell and Vicky McHale, probably both of you. And in between that, I had Renee Shalom at 231. So, I mean, it just shows I see a totally different feed. So it's important to know why shamanic journey works differently. That's something we're going to discuss tonight. We are going to have a nice day at work, Isis. Love you too. You are awesome. You are spectacular. You are wonderful. We need to start each morning like this. You're beautiful. Just for everybody, right? You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're spectacular. Okay. So we'll be talking about that tonight, but let's talk about some animal totems. And I'm not gonna explain them. I'm going to give them to you so that you can look it up if you want. Okay. I'm just gonna give you the animal and I'm gonna move on. I know. What? And normally what I would tell you online is not going to be the same as what you would look up online and as another thing. But I'm just going to be giving you some animal totems this morning really quickly. Is troll a compassionate label? Maybe we should have a contest to come up with a better name, like the child of Uranus. That is disrespectful to Uranus. Right. Okay. Okay. So moving on, I'm going to go through really quickly and we're going to do some animal totems. We're going to start with Judy Ridley. Judy Ridley Kennedy. Oh, it's going to be hard not to get to go on about him. What is that? It is an egret. You have an egret. I will also give you the stage of development. Now that means how far you are on. So when you go and look at this up online, it is the age of the development of the animal also pertains to where you are on that particular what they say online about the path. Okay. So this is a fully grown egret. Jean Bessio. You have a grasshopper. You have a grasshopper. The thing about the grasshopper it's making noise. It's making itself known. Tammy Ammett. So I'm just going down the line, right? Tammy Ammett. A bluebird. You have a bluebird, and it's actively singing a bluebird. Becca Pacheco. Pacheco. Okay. I'm seeing a skink, a lizard. It's a skink, but it's different because it's not just a lizard. It's very specific about it being a skink, very colorful. And not that it changes colors so much as it grows brighter as it gets older. I don't know if they do that or not, but that's what it's showing me. Vicky McHale. Hawk in flight, by the way. There's relevance. Okay. In flight. Raquel Corey. The thing I was trying to figure out was they're showing me a large lizard. They're showing me like a Komodo dragon. I don't know if there's anything online about a Komodo dragon, but it's about it being an adult. It's being full size and the hell is that noise on my desk? And strength and power is the other thing on that. Diana Bradley. Fish. Has everything to do with water. Everything to do with water. It's not showing me what kind of fish, just fish in the water. Renee Shellum. The lion. Renee Shellum. The lion. Very protector. Vicky Roop. Really? Jellyfish. It's talking about changeability and ability to develop and move forward. Zenny Avina. Bobcat. The bobcat. Very protective, but also very vocal. Angel Boyd. The Sparrow. Everywhere at Once. Cindy Varell. Horse. Healer of the Animal Kingdom. I can't see who Facebook user is. Nancy Bulliard. They don't give me an animal totem for you, Nancy. They talk about angels. They're talking about your angels. I don't know why they want to do that, but they're talking about angels and doves. Debbie Morass. Well, good morning, Mr. Fry.
Morning.
Are you going to step on screen? Debbie Morass. Eagle. Ooh. Eagle. Go for it. Vicky McHale. Have I done Vicky McHale? I think I did you. Isis is left. Amber Allen. What are those cute little things? Maybe they fill their cheeks. They're Australian.
Chipmunks?
No.
Capybara?
That's it. The capybara thingy. They're showing that you're a planner. A planner. A planner. Natalia Bullocks. The Bull. The Bull. Brian. Well, this is Renee Hess. The Falcon. The Falcon. Thomas Boyd. The Coyote. I was trying to figure out which kind of dog they were talking about. Michael K. What is that? Looks like an ostrich. It's a large bird. I know it's a large bird. Very, very large bird. Vedra. What is that? Pelican. Pelican. I've done Becca. Isis is gone. Brenda Springer. Monkey. But also I have to say chimpanzee, but it's transitional. Got to go teach, not preach. Right? Have a great day, Renee. I think we lost her. Dennis Casey. Good morning, Dennis. Sam's just seeing the Uranus sign comments. Dennis Casey.
It's like going back to Ohio and seeing the fudge thing in your hands.
Right?
Just out of the blue, there's a sign.
Mountain Lion. Mountain Lion. Kelly Hansen. It's like a sandpiper. It's a bird that reaches in and grabs things. It's very specific about where it grabs, and it's like a sandpiper. I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. Teresa Gibbs. Wolf. Wow, you're easy. Diana. You guys, right? Laura DeMio. What is that? A lot of birds this morning. Owl. That's what it is. It's an owl. Caitlin Morse. Viper. Don't think that's a bad thing. Don't think it's a bad thing. Actually, they're very much, it's talking about snake, but they're also talking about protection there. So that's why it comes out with the viper, but I got a very distinct dislocating my jaw kind of thing. Tracy Henderson. That's very specific. A Siberian fox. Very specific. They're talking. Oh, I know why. Okay, so I'll tell you why. It's a white fox. When we have white animal totems, that's the Siberian part of that. When we have white animal totems, it means we are closer to spiritual goals and lessons within that animal totem's realm. Danny Moon. Buffalo. Buffalo. Kelly Hansen's like, what did you call me? A skink? Yes, it's a skink. Skink. I always knew you're fishy. You guys are so funny. Jelly. I think jellyfish is an amazing animal totem. I've never had one come through like that. Good morning, Emily Kent. Emily Kent. Horse. I don't eat fish. I just catch and release. But for you, I would mount you on my wall. That's love. That's friendship. That's how we roll here, right? Oh my God. Angela O'Malley. That's so cool. A panda bear. Good morning, everybody. Pam Gary. Honeybee. The honeybee. Katy Perry. The Poco Pogo. I don't know why. I get that one every once in a while. And people go, what the hell is a Poco Pogo? Look it up. It's like an antelope, but it goes, what? It's the weirdest animal. And I hear the sound first. I had to really do some research to find out what it was. But the Poco Pogo. Okay. Let's see. I am so far behind. I know I did you. I know I did you. Okay, let's see. Oh, Amber Allen. That was so long ago. I have no idea. Beth Hodge. The Dove. The Dove. Did you did Teresa Gibbs? I did you right. I'm so far behind. I know. Gary. Marlene Racine. Marlene, they don't want to talk about animal totems. They want to talk about Archangel Michael standing very close to you. Stacia Hansen. The dragonfly. Ooh, love that. The dragonfly. I can see if you're on late bloomers, healers, and intuitives. I only see Facebook user. I don't know who you are, so it's difficult for me to express who you are. I can pick up on your energy and see what it is, but it's difficult for me to get you to for yeah. Beth Fry. Did I do you already, Beth? Beth, they have two for you. They have the dove and the hawk. Linda Fortune. Linda Fortune. I keep hearing something on my computer that's I'm like, what the heck is going on? The seagull. We are quirky, aren't we? We like quirky. I know, interesting. Dislodging jaw. Kelly, no, I believe it was a sandpiper. It's a small bird. Amy Hendrick, we're doing animal totems. I'm also almost done actually. Amy Hendrick. The mountain goat. I know it doesn't sound very impressive, doesn't it? Look it up. It's very impressive. So if you guys are I see things like this, and Facebook user, so I can't express to who I'm talking to that that's who that is, what it is. April Lynn, I'm going through and making sure. Can you guys hear me okay? April Lynn. April, I want to say you're on the beginning of something actually because they show a fawn. When they show baby animals, that means that somebody's on the beginning of something that they're working on. So they're talking about a fawn. Just don't be delicate and not moving forward on something. Just know that this is a beginning of a new thing for you, and you have to move forward. I gotcha, Zenny, already. Let's see, dragonflies. Thanks. Emma Very. Yes, it is a smudge bond. Emma Very. I get a hyena. But I also have to tell you that Archangel Michael walks really closely with you. I'm not quite sure the combination there, but it's weird. Is that my smudge? It is one of my smudge wands, yes. This was a Christmas gift. Sam gave it to me for Christmas several years ago, and it is my go-to smudger. Okay. Oh, Nancy Bulliard. I am having problems with Kajabi. I will get with you in just a minute, my love. Okay. Okay, guys. I am. It's going to be exotic dancer. Yeah, right. Okay, guys. I am. Thank you. He really did a great job picking. He really, really did. That year it was great. All right. So, y'all, I'm done for the day. I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. on My Mystical Life on the event. So make sure. Oh, badass tickler. So make sure that if you guys are interested in learning about shamanic journey, you are there. Be there or be square. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. I see I have a bunch of messages to return. So, all right, guys. I got you, Tammy. Yep, I did you. I can't remember what it was, but I do know I did you. It was the bluebird. Here's why I remember that. You're the bluebird. Animal totems tonight. There's a Facebook event. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to patent that. Blah, blah, blah. And have a good day. All right, guys. Bye.